Good evening, I'm Tonya Kay.
And I'm Mitchel Baldwin. Here's tonight's top story. During the Clemson football team's visit to the White House Monday, President Trump served them food from McDonald's, Wendy's, and other fast food places. It was the healthiest meal Trump has eaten in 40 years.
Hundreds of TSA agents are avoiding unpaid work during the government shutdown by calling in sick, explained one of the agents.
Yeah, we're using this time to relax and take off our own shoes for once.
That agent scares the hell out of me. Pornhub is reporting a spike in traffic since the government shutdown began. It's because federal employees want to spend their time during the shutdown watching someone else get screwed.
On Friday, George W. Bush delivered pizza to his Secret Service detail, who are working unpaid during the government shutdown. Although Bush actually only delivered a couple of breadsticks, he still unveiled a banner that read, "Pizza accomplished."
Mike Pence's wife, Karen, is teaching at a Virginia school that bans gay and transgender students. That school? Mike Pence Elementary.
In his immigration address last week, President Trump referred to what's happening at the border as a crisis of the heart. So now an annoyed screenwriter has to come up with a new title for their script for the Hallmark Channel.
This week, Gillette unveiled a new ad about combating toxic masculinity. Explained to Gillette spokesperson.
You see, with Gillette razors, the first blade trims off some toxic masculinity, the second blade lifts and trims even further, and then the third blade ends toxic masculinity completely.
He looks more like a shit guy to me.
China has landed a spacecraft on the dark side of the moon. Even more impressively, China synchronized the landing perfectly to the Wizard of Oz.
And now our Hard News Meets Hollywood. Here with the entertainment news is Conan the Comedian!
Angelina Jolie and the BBC will be producing new shows for kids between the ages of 7 to 12. The show will also teach kids history. Like, who is Angelina Jolie? Remember Girl Interrupted? Last week, the cast and creator of The Sopranos reunited at an event to celebrate the show's 20th anniversary. Everyone had a great time at the event until the room went dark and it suddenly ended. I remember that time Sopranos ended. One of the contestants who has been eliminated on the new season of The Bachelor is a woman who wore a sloth costume.
Wow.
The Bachelor was afraid she'd want to take things too slow. She is a marsupial! Gwyneth Paltrow's ex-husband, Chris Martin, came along on her honeymoon with her new husband, which Gwyneth calls conscious third wheeling. And finally, Huey Lewis and the News are making their first new album in 18 years. However, to keep up with the times, they're changing their name to Huey Lewis and the listicles your aunt posted on Facebook. Over the Hill 80s bands are hilarious!
Thank you, Woo! January 5th was National Screenwriters Day. People all over America celebrated by sitting at a Starbucks for several hours looking like they were working on something.
There's a pothole in England that people think looks like Paul McCartney. How dare you compare me to that thing that's banged up and full of cracks, said the pothole.
New York City's Chrysler building is for sale. The purchaser will be the first person in years to actually buy a Chrysler.
A teenager in Nebraska will be getting both his high school diploma and a bachelor's degree from Harvard in the same month. He credits the achievement to there not being anything to distract him in Nebraska.
A woman in China has developed a rare hearing condition that has left her unable to hear men's voices. Meanwhile, men everywhere have a similar condition where they're unable to hear the ideas of their female co-workers.
A photo of an egg now has the most likes ever on Instagram, which means that following in second place must be a photo of a chicken.